Hello everyone, the Kilos here. So today I'm gonna review a set from 2001. So I've already done all the Toa Holda sets. So I'm gonna just step in the Titan category. So remember, in 2001 there were just 6 canister sets, so no foe, if I can say, no foes or enemies in a 6 other canister set. We have to wait for 2002 and the introduction of the Boak for that. So if I can say, the evil foe were introduced in a Titan package. So there were 5 of them, and they were Wari. So remember, Wari are the same thing than animals for the Earth. So just excuse me, put this like that, yeah. So they were foes, and because of course they were controlled by Makuta and his infected mask. So of course were um, without the infected mask, they were good ways, but with the Makuta influence, they become evil and began to show bad attitude toward Matoran and Tuaga. So that's the main enemies which will try to stop the Toa from collecting all their Kanui mask in order to defeat Makuta. So that's for the little introduction. Of course, today I'm gonna just review the first YE, so the little So I'm just to say it simply, I'm just gonna review the Nui-Rama. So they were the less expensive YE of all. So I'm just gonna make the box again, because of course I flattened it to stock it more easily. So I'm just gonna finish, remode it in a box shape. So put this little up. So here is the box, as you can see. Kind of a special size, if I can say, because nowadays all the Titan set have a similar size or more square size. So anyway, kind of a special size, but that's all. On the front, we've got a picture of the 2 Nui-Rama, because one important fact to acknowledge is the fact that in all Y set there were 2 Ys. So that's because they are a game between the 2 players, which can be played between 2 players. So here you got the Bionicle logo, Nui-Rama whitened ear, the edge condition, the infected O plus the island of Matanui, so kind of well-known image from 2001, the set number, and the Lego Technic logo, which will disappear in 2002. Here you got all the grayish border which were used in all Technic sets from this years. Again, it will disappear in 2003. Because in 2002, the border will be the one of the Unity Duty Destiny symbol. So on the side, you got the same image, but on horizontal shape. Bionicle logo right here. Some legal information. And here you got a nice pose of Tau, which defend himself against Nui-Rama, which, as you can see, is taken by a kid's hand, and it's Tariq got the same pose on every YE box anyway, but I think you will see that with other YE set. And on this side of box you got 2 little pictures of Nui-Rama, and then you got the combo you can make with the 2 models. This combo is canon with the story. It's called Nui Copen, I think. And then on the back of the box, excuse me, they show you the 2 features, the feature of the Nui-Rama, but I'm gonna talk about this later. Right here it also shows the feature. Here you got a nice image of the combiner set, excuse me. And here how the game works, but I'm gonna talk about this later. And then a little art for Bionicle.com with pictures of mandatory online game and some page with a description of the Toa and Matanui. don't know if you remember this time of the website, but I sure I know because at the time I printed some Turaga description, but I was really young at this time. Anyway, that's all for the box. I'm gonna talk about the instruction booklet. So you got 2 instruction booklets in the box, one for each YE, but they are not that different. I'm gonna talk about this later. The only difference is this one is bigger than this one because there are also the instruction for the combiner model, as we can see right here. And of course, you got the normal instruction here. So I think it's in a 24 step, but anyway, you got the same image of the features. On the back, you got the here you got some image of the set in its real form, not in CGI, not in 3D. And here you got some ads for all the sets released this year, apart from the McDonald's, because they were the McTowan, excuse me, because they were of course a part of the McDonald's promotion. So anyway, I've already shown you this image on a poster of Toa Holder. And then this one is the same, apart from the fact that on the back you got an image of all canoe. I haven't shown you this poster. I've not shown you this poster anyway, but you got all the 72 mask plus the 73 mask, which is the mask of time, the VAI. Right here. But I think I'm gonna talk about this later if I do a review about my mask collection. And I think, and I sure I will do this because I've done it in French with my Toa Holder reviews, but not in English. So I think I will do a special review with my mask, or maybe a special review with all the collectible of the first years, and maybe also the projectable. So that's all for the extra stuff. I'm gonna show you the sets. I'm gonna begin with this one, this Nui-Rama. So just lower the webcam. So the color scheme is black and orange for this one, plus some trans blue for the eyes. The Bionicle parts, because this way were mainly technique parts and technique stuff, as you can see, and to put them in the Bionicle universe, I think they just put some more Bionicle parts on them to show that they were in fact a part of the Bionicle universe. So the Bionicle part you got in this set are the 2 Onua claws in orange, so nice 3 colors. Again, you got some orange connector, and I think that's the first time you see it. Maybe there were some in Trobots or Slicer, or well, it calls Slicer in Europe, but Trobot Slicers anyway. The other part is the Galley Hook in orange also. This mask, which is Turaga Wenua mask in trans blue color, so that's quite a unique mask. And you got some older head in black, but that was also released in the Turaga Wenua set. And I think that's maybe all. And of course, we got some Slicer parts right here, Slicer Trobots parts in orange. I don't know if they were also released in orange before. And that's all. All the other parts are just normal technique parts. So I think I'm gonna talk about how it works, how the feature works. So to be more clear, I'm gonna just put off some parts of the set, like I always do for the canister parts. So it's really simple. You put your hand on this. So this kind of I don't have the word. Excuse me. I'm just gonna look on my dictionary very quick. So just to find the word. Anyway, so it's called I think it's called, you can kill the grip or the butt of the gun anyway, so that's a kind of the same shape. And here you got some kind of trigger. So it's really simple. In fact, you push it in front and then the wings do the same. So you just push it and the wings go. The wings go in front also. And with the elastic, as you can see, the rubber band, not the rubber band, but the elastic right here, right there and there, it go back automatically. So I just have to put this right there. And how it works, yeah, I think I'm gonna talk quickly how it works. So you may see this part right here with the ball joint, which was introduced with the slicer energy. And as you can see, you've got some gear on the other. On the part, you got some gears right here. The gears continue all in this on this part. This part is made of two pieces. As you can see, you've got the ball joint part here and there, so it passed through all these parts. And of course, there are other gears which touch this part. Those gears are white hairs, and they are linked with the wings, as you can see. So the wings are made of some flexible axle, if I can say, because the tip of the parts are the top are some. They are not even axle anyway. Yeah, I don't have the name, but I think you see what I mean. And so when you push this up or in front, if I can say, this activates the two gears. So the gears collide, if I can say, and it works like that. So I'm just gonna put the elastic back. And yeah, so it really works perfectly, and it's really easy to make it work. Just push with your thumb this part, and the wings go right there. And to finish the way, because this is the main part of the body, the body frame, if I can say so. So I'm just gonna like put this. Then you have to put the end on this axle right there, right here. Excuse me. The other is the same. And because this part is heavily axle based, as you can see, because we got 4 of them right there and right on the back also, you just have to put the eyes on this axle, and then let me yeah, it's put like this, and then the hook right there, and then your way is finished. For the articulation, they are not that much, because of course the main features is gear based, so you just have to put this. So the main articulation are on the arm with the ball joint. Of course, I have not noticed that, but the arm are the Onua or Gali black arm in black, so that's also a Nui color. And so you can put this like that, and can turn in a way, tons of direction. And that's all about the articulation of the set. Yeah, I think I've said it all. And of course, the overall shape of the Wai looks like a cross between a bird, if I can say, and a mosquito with this part, for example. I do not have the name, but it's not like a big. I not have the name right here, but I think you see what I mean. So a kind of a cross between a bird and a mosquito, in my opinion, and it's really nice. So yeah, I think I've said it all for this way. I'm gonna just talk about the other one, and then I'm gonna sum up the pros and the cons after that. So the other way got another color scheme, so this time it's black plus lime green, and there's not that much difference. They are seem really clonish in a way. The only difference is the fact that instead of Gali hook, you got a third Onua claw for the mouth, if I can say so, for the mouth right here. But all the parts are the same, except the fact that they are recolored in a green, in a lime green, excuse me. And so that's all. It's exactly the same stuff. We put this like that. And of course, because the set are kind of old, the friction, if I can say, between the two parts are not that good, so it's kind of hard to pull back automatically. But you can do it manually, just do that. And yeah, another thing to say is about the elastic. As you can see, right there, they are not the elastic released in 2001 weren't that good. So the quality is pretty bad in my opinion. And in about 1 year, they're gonna to destroy themselves. I can say so. They're gonna turn to dust kind of way. They're gonna solid themselves and just can be used anyway. So they're really not that good quality, but this will be changed in 2002 with better elastic. And I think that's all for the two Nui-Rama. This one was pretty the same, so I'm just gonna do a little turn around to show it to you more, but it's the exact same thing. And yeah, of course, I'm gonna talk about the game. So in 2001, remember, you can play with your Toa to put off the mask of the other when you push the gear. So this is pretty much the same thing, but this time with the wing. You just flap them in order to destroy the eyes in somewhere, to destroy the mask. So you just have to put like this, but this is not really. It's kind of a light attack, if I can say so, because it's not that effective. So you really have to put, as you can see, it takes a long time if you want to put off a mask of an opponent. Just go down. No. Yes. The only way is to block block the part, as you can see right there, and push it. Maybe no. Yeah, so that, as you can see, that's kind of hard. I think that on the Nui-Rama, it's the hardest way to put off the mask, but on the other way, it's way more easier to put off the mask of the other opponent. But on the Nui-Rama, it's not that easy, so the battle game is not that effective, or does not really work that nice, in my opinion. It really doesn't want to put off anyway, so I think I'm gonna just finish the review. So yeah, what can we say about the Nui-Rama? So I'm gonna hope you can see the two in the same shot. So there are not that much to say. I think they are quite nice because they do look like Hawaii or mosquito, so that's the overall shape of the Hawaii are good. They are not that. I don't have any drawbacks to attribute to the set. Not really. I can say that they are not that articulated because they were the first year of Bionicle, so every set was not that ball joint based. So that's not quite a drawback in my opinion, but you can say so if you want. Really, the major complaint I have is about the game itself, because as you have seen, you can't really put off the mask of the other opponent that easily, so that's kind of a bad point in my opinion. But overall, it's a good way, and for their price, I think they were released about $15 or maybe 20. Do not know. I think that were 20 euros right here, so I think that was $20 also. 15, excuse me, not 20, 15. And that's all. The color scheme is pretty good. I think it's a pretty exotic color scheme because of the orange and lime green stuff. So that's quite nice. And you got also nice recolor with the set. And I think that, for example, for the this claw, no, they were re-released in this year with Tarzuik, but anyway, in 8 years they weren't released on any other set, and the only way to get them were in the Nui-Rama. But yeah, in fact, this year they were released in the Tarzuik set. But we can say that for example, the this one for the orange part in this Nui-Rama. So good color scheme, good recolors of parts for the time, and yeah, I think yeah they're nice. Apart from the battle game, they're kind of nice and they're still cool to see some UI sets. So apart the fact that they look more technique than Bionicle set, they are still good sets for their time. So if you can find someone, because the two are just clone anyway, apart from one part, but that's still that anyway. That's still that Lego put another part and just does not deliver two exact same sites. But anyway, I think that's a nice set. Not the better the YE series, of course, but still for their price at the time, they were pretty good and they kind of work nicely, except for the fact that their wing does not really hit the other opponent that hard. So that was my review on the Nui-Rama. I hope you enjoy it. So that was my first on the YE. I plan to do the other one, so just stay back on the channel when I will done this. So that's all. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any comments or constructive comments or advice about my English pronunciation, just go out and post it on the channel comments, on the video comments anyway. And I think I'm just gonna to see you later for another reviews, and bye bye.